Today's program is being put together by Munsif. They have a TV and a paper, a very prominent Urdu recognized daily and a TV channel. And they are very respected and reputed. And I think so. They wanted to have a seminar on the Nizams to bring out many points which were hitherto, untold, and like the I told you the first Nizam, Khamruddin. They designated his daughter Khairunisa's son. So they wanted to bring out the gender neutrality, though they didn't make a girl a king. I mean, a successor, but then girls also have to know how to use a sword and all that. Those days, might was right. But the very fact that they gave the daughter's son the right to be the next Nizam shows that they don't have any bias against women. So they were very, very liberal, and they were merit-oriented. It's nothing like blood relative. Whoever was the right person, they should give the power to them. So that aspect was not brought out. Then there were actually 10 Nizams. After the first Nizam died, the first founder, he wanted his grandson, but I told you his own second son grabbed the throne. His name was Nasir Jang. So he ruled for some time, and the grandson was a governor of Adoni and Bijapur. So by the time he came here, his uncle the Nizam's second son had grabbed the throne. So that grandson had to, through consensus, getting people together, getting his own, his dead father's loyalists together, and the French, he managed to overthrow his uncle. So Muzaffar overthrew the uncle, and he didn't last long because he was benefiting the French a lot and his own side people. His father's loyalists, they got jealous and they murdered him. And after that, the British immediately killed the murderers and put the third son of the first Nizam on the throne. And his name was Salabat Jah. He ruled for 11 years. Yet, those three Nizams are not mentioned at all. They are mentioned only from the fifth person who sat on the throne. If you're calculating it from the first Nizam, the fifth one on the throne, his name was Nizam Ali Khan. So he counts himself as the second Nizam. So the three between the second Nizam and the first Nizam, there were three other people who were children of the founder, which gives them the right to be counted as a dynasty, but they're not mentioned. So I'm trying to, and people thought they're not mentioned, so maybe they are like lower grade. I'm saying all the Nizams were Subedars of the Mughals. Subedars are viceroys, and they were given titles as viceroys. So these three never got titles from the Mughals, neither did they hanker for titles. And they came to power through the French and foreign forces. Like, by that time the British and French were out here. So they were not given titles because they didn't require to be given titles by the Mughals, who had become very, very feeble by that time. They were very weak. So that's the reason. But the very fact that they ruled, and ruling is what really counts. So the very fact that they ruled, they should be given their just due, just due, and they should be recognized and as monarchs. What is a monarch? People ruling on their own. The other people were Subedars. Okay, and only from the fifth Nizam, Afzal-ud-Daula, they became monarchs again because Bahadur Shah Zafar got exiled by the British.
Okay, thank you.
Please subscribe to the channel and download the Politicos app from the links in the description.